Ripper, Jack the Ripper. There's a man walks the streets of London late at night. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. With a little black bag that's oh so tight. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. He's got a big black cloak hanging down his back. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. Well, that's a one-bit cat that just hate to fight. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. Well, he walks down the street, every girl he meets says your name is Blau. When she walks down the street, he's never fall behind. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. With his little black bag and his one-track mind. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. Well, he really catches up when the lights go down. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. 'Cause that's the time he starts his dirty shop around. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. Well, he walks down the street, every girl he meets says your name is Blau. Scotland Yard will never catch him, 'cause he's a much too clever. He's much too clever. But if they do, man, they'll get the leather, yeah. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. With the streets of London can never safe. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. Whenever Jack the Ripper ever shows his face. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. So you pretty little girlies, take my advice. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. And don't walk the streets of London late at night. The Ripper, Jack the Ripper. Well, he walks down the street, every girl he meets says your name is blah, blah. Jack the Ripper, the Ripper, Jack the Ripper.
Yet even today, with the knowledge of our universe which we have amassed, despite the myths that we have exploded, there are still areas about which we know nothing. The world beyond our understanding, the world behind the veil. Our story tonight concerns the dark and violent circumstances surrounding one of the most famous criminals in history. George Durst was a normal citizen of his time, a man completely average in all respects but one.
I knew it. Tucked away down at the bottom of the page. Mr. Walter Durst will give the last of his lectures on clairvoyance tonight at the Cumberland Hall.
What?
The advertisement. So discreet it's practically invisible.
I thought it was quite tasteful.
I wish you'd let me deal with that side of the business. You have no head for publicity.
I had such an odd dream last night.
Not black horses again. I couldn't stand another funeral.
It was most frightening. I wish I knew what it meant.
Good heavens, they've discovered petroleum in Cheshire.
Judith, please listen to me.
Walter, I am sorry. I didn't realize you were so upset.
Last night, Judith, do you really believe I somehow have an ability to see into the future?
Good heavens, dear, we know you do. I mean, some people are left-handed, others have perfect pitch.
It's happened before, hasn't it? Time after time. The fire in the hotel at Bournemouth, the diphtheria epidemic.
Walter, what is it?
Judith, last night I saw murder done. Why must it happen to me? Why not to someone who understands these things? I don't want it.
Now, Walter, don't be so foolish. We have to make a living, dear, and I'm not sure that you'll be very good at anything else.
I was so frightened last night.
Then why didn't you wake me?
You were so sound asleep I didn't like to. Just after I went to sleep, a most odd feeling, as though something were trying to get inside my head, something pushing and probing, and then an odd sound like nothing I'd ever heard before, and then the picture, misty at first, the buildings all blurred, and then all at once, It came quite clear. I was walking along a darkened alley in the East End. There was no sound. I could hear nothing but my own breathing. I wanted to save the woman, and at the same time I knew I couldn't stand to see what was happening. Suddenly I found myself outside some horrible drinking house. I remember hearing the ticking of a clock. I knew it was important to see the time. My body floated as though it were no more than mist, and the light at the corner of the lane seemed to draw me to it. I felt as if something were guiding me, begging me to look up at the street sign. Bucks Row. I saw it quite clearly, and yet I'd never even heard of the place before. I wish I knew what it all meant.
Darling, why should it mean anything? It's probably just an ordinary old nightmare after all that lobster you had last night.
No. There was such purpose to it, almost as though I'd been made to see it for some reason.
In the early hours of this morning, Timothy Durrant, a cart driver, was returning to his lodgings in Whitechapel when he saw what he thought was a tarpaulin lying in the gutter. Crossed the road for a closer look, only to discover that it was a woman lying there. A lighted match revealed that her throat had been cut. The body has been identified as that of Mary Nichols, 42, a woman of unfortunate reputation, who had last been seen alive but very drunk just before 2:30. The police surgeon has stated that in addition to the throat wounds which caused death, the body had been almost completely...
Does it say where it happened?
Yes. The body was found in Bucks Row. The doctor also stated that in his opinion, the crime had been committed by somebody with considerable knowledge of surgery.
Yes, the surgeon's knife, the scalpel.
And moreover, it was the same person who brutally murdered Martha Turner 3 weeks ago on the night of August the 7th. An inquest is being held.
All the details.
Walter, you've got to go to the police.
The police?
There can't be any motive for killing these terrible women, so the man is probably mad. Don't you see there may be more murders?
More dreams.
Walter, think what it would mean if you could go to the police and tell them exactly when and where the next killing would be.
No, I won't have any part of it. It's nothing to do with me.
Walter, that is a disgraceful attitude. The seeing of justice done isn't merely the business of the police. It's the responsibility of every member of the community. Why, it might mean the saving of countless young lives.
Oh, they were hardly young.
Walter, it is your duty to go to the police.
All right. I suppose you're right. As usual.
And, darling, think of the publicity.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good morning. I want to see someone about the Whitechapel murders.
What connection?
Well, it's rather a personal matter. I prefer to see whoever's in charge of the case.
Right. A name, sir? Clairvoyant.
Yes?
You're new, aren't you?
I beg your pardon?
You haven't been in before.
No.
Well, Inspector McWilliams in charge of the case. I'll tell him you're here. Let's see if you don't mind waiting a while.
I mean, all those people
A
have...
lot of money, sir. Brought them all out today. Gypsy Jim, One-Arm Nell, and the old lady with the crystal ball. She can tell us the identity of Jack the Ripper for a mere £50.
Jack the Ripper?
Well, that's what the newspapers have tagged him. Oh, we have them all, sir, especially on a case like this.
But, Constable, I assure you I didn't come here because of any reward. Last night in a dream I saw the exact circumstances of the Bucks Row murder. Several hours before it occurred. The time, the place, everything.
Now, sir, you look a nice, sensible sort of gent. You know, the wife had the same trouble. Wake me up in the middle of the night, she would, just to tell me about these here dreams, so I got her some stuff called slumber pills. Only a cheap medicine, you know, but efficacious. Very efficacious. Never had any more trouble with her since.
Thank you, Constable. I assure you will have no more trouble with me either. Good morning.
Eddie, don't lag behind. I wish to see someone about Jack the Ripper. My little girl has some information I know will prove invaluable.
Have a seat,
It
Mother.
happened yesterday afternoon during my usual Tuesday seance. Emily was in rapport with Liati, her little Aztec friend, when suddenly there was a swirl of orange ectoplasm. A ghastly grinning face appeared.
Charlatans! Charlatans! It happened again. Quite suddenly. I saw the body. He'd cut an ear off. It was lying in the gutter. I picked it up. You see, the blood's still on my hand.
Walt.
No, I won't wipe it off. They can see it at Scotland Yard. It's a manifestation. They'll have to believe me.
Walter, it's your blood. You must have
What?
dug your nails into the palm.
No. I saw it, though. There was a red flower in her dress. And she had a bunch of grapes. And she was still clutching the bunch of grapes.
My dear, you must eat something before you go.
Go? Where? Oh, no, not the police. They'd only laugh at me again.
Then we'll have our dinner and they can laugh at both of us if they want to. I'm coming with you this time.
First, please, thank you. 2 pennies. Yes, madam. First, please.
I think I've got some pennies. Change at Oxford Circus and take... What?
He's here. I can feel it. Somewhere quite near.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Jack the Ripper. He's here on this bus. Jack the Ripper. He's here on this bus.
Where?
I don't know. But I can feel the vibrations. It's the same man, the man in the dream.
Regent Spock.
Walter, are you certain?
Of course.
Then we must do something. Try to find him.
It's vanishing. It's fading away.
Regent Spock.
Walter, quickly.
Oh, it's Rudin. No, Judith. It's madness. It's too dangerous.
There, going into the park. Walter, don't stop me. Which way did he go?
I don't know. I can't feel it anymore.
Well, try. Concentrate. You must.
It's no use. He's gone. It just isn't there.
He's so close.
Well, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Besides, it would have been madness. Now, I think we ought to go and tell the police.
Tell them what?
Why, that Jack the Ripper's in the park. They might close the gates.
Walter, sometimes I despair of you. Come on, we're going to Scotland Yard.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here again, sir.
I want to see Inspector McWilliam, isn't it?
He's busy. We're trying to find someone called Jack the Ripper. Perhaps you've read about it.
The constable.
Walter, let me. Constable, today is the 30th September.
It is.
And it may be remembered as the day that Jack the Ripper committed his 4th murder. That is, if you just stand there and do nothing to prevent it.
Ma'am, I had my orders, that's all.
But please, you must let me see the inspector now. This afternoon, I had a vision of a murder that I know is going to take place tonight. You must understand, we can stop it, otherwise the blood will be on my hands as much as...
Walter.
So a woman will be found dead tomorrow, with her ear severed from the head.
What did you say?
I saw it in the dream. The ear was lying beside her in the gutter.
Constable. This way, ma'am. I'm Inspector McWilliam. What's all this about a dream?
My name is Walter Durst. I'm a professional clairvoyant. Perhaps my card will do.
Now, what did you dream?
Well, I imagined I was walking along a lane in the East End. There was a woman. Her throat had been cut, and the ear was lying beside her in the gutter. It's not the first time, you see. The night that Mary Nichols was killed, I saw it just as it happened. The time, the place.
When did you send the note?
What?
The note you received this morning.
Oh, I haven't sent any note. I have been here before. The constable will tell you.
I'd like a specimen of your handwriting. Sit down, Mr. Durst, will you?
Oh, I don't see what my handwriting's got to do with it.
Please write.
Well, what shall I write?
Just 3 words. Dear old boss.
Dear old boss. I wish you'd explain.
Mr. Durst, you didn't by any chance dream the location of this murder?
No, not this time, but I'm sure
What do
I
you mean
can
not this time?
Well, I told you, the other dream, the night that Mary Nichols was killed.
But you didn't write to us last time.
I don't know what you're talking about. Then you must believe me, Inspector. I told you that I saw it.
No one knew of this letter except the men in my office and the man who wrote the letter. Did you write this letter?
No, I didn't write it. I didn't. Judith! Judith!
You will be kept in custody until we can make further investigations in the morning.
Please let me go. Don't you see what you're doing?
That's enough. Come on.
But the woman, I saw what he did to her. You couldn't tell it was a human face. You could save her.
Perhaps I have.
Please let me help you.
All right, Constable.
Well, then, God help you. What time is it?
Are you still awake?
The time, please. They took my watch away.
Oh, I don't know. It's a bit after 1. You better get some shut-eye.
Not this night. Tell Inspector McWilliam to have a good night's rest. Tomorrow he may not sleep quite so easily.
All right. They want to see you at the yard. Can you hear me?
God forgive them. Forgive them. So it happened. And it was in your power to save that life.
2 lives. 2 women murdered within an hour. One in a yard at the back of Berners Street, the other in an archway off Mitre Square. Both of them hacked to pieces. You were right in every detail. Every man available was on duty in the East End last night. And every suspect we had was under lock and key. It's impossible. Yet it happened. It's impossible.
But you knew. How?
That's a question I've been asking myself all my life, Inspector. Perhaps the answer will come later.
I trust, sir, that you will accept my apologies for what happened last night.
Inspector, I owe you my supreme gratitude. This was no imprisonment. It was a release. Until last night, I've been afraid of this gift I have. Ashamed because I was not quite normal. My wife had to have my courage and my convictions for me. Now I know this power was given to me for a purpose. Respect must be paid to it, and to me.
I wish to heaven I'd believed you last night. Should you dream again, of course I shall act immediately.
We can act now.
Walter, last night?
No, this was no dream. But I can find Jack the Ripper. Probably tonight.
This time I shan't even ask how. Every policeman in London is at your disposal.
And that won't be necessary. Shall we meet at my house at 7 o'clock?
At 7.
This is where the Ripper lives.
G.R. Willerton, FRCS.
Do we knock?
I don't know. I don't think we can wake them at this late hour.
This is where he lives.
It's incredible. A large house in Harley Street, FRCS.
Fellow of the Royal College of Surgeons. Inspector, there's a dog lying at the foot of the stairs.
Seems to be light on, sir.
Hagen. Hagen, be quiet. Stop barking.
Yes, what is it?
We're from Scotland Yard. I'd like to speak to Mr. Willowden.
Who is it?
Mrs. Willowden?
Yes?
I'm Chief Inspector McWilliam, Mr. Durst. I'm sorry to disturb you so late, but we should like to ask you a few questions.
I must ask you to leave. It is very late.
Mrs. Willowden, this concerns the Whitechapel murders. It would be very easy for me to get a search warrant.
The police?
Mr. Willowden?
No. My name is Hatherley. I'm Mrs. Willowden's doctor. May I ask the reason for this visit?
I would like to see Mr. Willowden.
That's impossible.
Will you come into the library, gentlemen? All right, Constable. The funeral is tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Willardon. When did this happen, Doctor?
Cerebral hemorrhage late yesterday afternoon. You can understand why Mrs. Willardon is very distressed.
I should like to see inside.
Inspector, this is outrageous. I insist you take your men and leave this house instantly.
Did you sign the death certificate, Doctor?
I did.
May I see it, please?
It's not here. It's at my surgery.
Why did you come here?
We have reason to believe that your husband knew something about the Whitechapel murders.
Why?
I'm not at liberty to say.
You think he's Jack the Ripper?
Mrs. Willardon, I'm here to ask questions, not make accusations.
This is a strange...
Did you notice anything unusual about your husband's behavior these last few weeks?
Mr. Willardon has been
I'm
ill some...
talking to Mrs. Willardon. Will you please answer my question?
You know, don't you? You know.
Myra.
Of course they know. Don't be such a fool. Why else would they have come here? They followed him. They saw the blood.
Blood?
Mrs. Willardon is hysterical, you understand?
What blood?
He was wearing his new coattails, wasn't he? I was standing on the stairs when he came in. The blood. All over his white waistcoat.
Myra, I beg you.
It doesn't matter now. I don't want the secret any longer.
Why didn't you tell the police?
He was my husband. I loved him very much once. He was so gentle then. Seems quite a long time ago when he had to give up the practice. It was terrible seeing the change in him. I wonder what made him do those things. One day I heard Pagan screaming down here in the library. He wasn't allowed in here at all. When I came in, he was sitting just over there, biting at his paw. There was a hatpin right through it. He used to love the dog so much, too. And there were the bats. You know that he paid boys off the street to catch bats for him. They'd bring them in a bag to the back door. I saw once what he did with them. He dipped them in paraffin and lit them so that he could see the poor burning things go flapping round his head, and he'd clap his hands and laugh like a child. Then at night, he began to go out.
So, the funeral is tomorrow.
Yes, to all intents and purposes. The obituary notice has appeared in the Times, and a few relatives have been invited to a simple service in the morning.
Where is he, Doctor? A certificate of insanity.
Yes, Willardon was sent this morning to an insane asylum outside Edinburgh.
May I keep this?
You will find it registered and in order. You realize what this means?
Yes, of course.
Yes, once certified and committed to an institution, a person is beyond the jurisdiction of the courts. Not even the law can touch Willardon now.
Well, there's nothing more we can do.
No, it's better. We should never know. And now, if you'll excuse us, Inspector, it has been an agonizing ordeal for Mrs. Willardon, and she has to rise early in the morning for the funeral.
Inspector, is it a terrible thing to hope there will be more murders in Whitechapel?
Dr. Willardon was beyond the reach of English law. His guilt or innocence could never be proved. But strangely enough, the slaughter in Whitechapel ended that night. Jack the Ripper never claimed another victim. But what of Walter Durst? How does one explain his gift of precognition, his ability to foretell the future? How could he foresee in such detail the victims and the circumstances surrounding their deaths? He'd never seen any of the women involved. He'd never even been to the places where they met their death. And most of all, How was he able to lead the police to a man he did not even know existed? There is no explanation known to us, but this we do know. On that night, over 70 years ago, ended a reign of terror unlike any known before or since.
Blocks the
Mystery in the Air, starring Peter Lorre.
All right, men. I guess that's all. Put him on the stretcher and take him to the morgue.
Oh, must I stay, Inspector?
For a while, Mrs. Bunting.
Oh, dear.
I need all the details for my report.
Oh, that such a thing could have happened here. Here in my own house.
Each week at this hour, Peter Lorre brings us the excitement of the great stories of the strange and unusual, of dark and compelling masterpieces culled from the four corners of world literature. Tonight, The Lodger, by Mrs. Belloc Lowndes.
Mrs. Bunting. You said you were looking for a lodger?
Yes, Inspector, we had to. But I never dreamed such a thing could happen here, to us. Why, it was only last Tuesday night my husband and I were sitting before our fire reading the newspaper about the latest murder. It was the theft by the Avenger. Yes, I remember saying distinctly, Robert, this Avenger person, you know, he could be the fellow standing next to you, or maybe the man you bump into. It's a terrible thought.
Yes, but it appears to me that the Avenger's too quick for the police.
And look here, it says this girl he got last night was like all the others, pretty blonde, and she'd just come from a music hall, exactly like all the rest of his victims. Oh, what a pity.
Ellen, have you stopped to think who fits that description perfectly? Our own Daisy.
Oh, sure. What a pretty thought, Bunting. It's a good thing she's with her aunt instead of here. London isn't a safe place for any girl now.
Just the same, I can't help thinking how fine it'd be to have her here with us.
Well, there's no sense even talking about it. We just can't afford it.
I know that, Ellen, but I hope we could manage it some way.
How? Haven't I scrimped myself half crazy trying to keep us going?
I know, Ellen. Well, don't you go worrying about it. I think we can...
Who do you suppose that could be?
Could it be someone looking for a room?
Oh, I wish it were. Then you could have your Daisy back. Well, I went to the front door, and when I opened it, there stood a man wearing a black cape and hat. He carried but a single piece of luggage. Good evening, sir.
I saw your sign. It says you have a room to rent.
Yes, sir. Please, won't you come in?
Thank you.
Could I take your cape, sir?
No, I'm looking for a quiet room. But it should be very quiet.
Oh, we have that, sir. Just that. Above all, our house is quiet.
Good.
Your bag, sir. May I take it?
No, just show me the room, please.
Oh, yes, sir. It's right up these stairs, sir. This way. You see, sir, there's just my husband and me here, and we're ever so quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you'll find this room to your liking. Well, here we are.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think I like this room.
Yes, it is pleasant, isn't it? There's not many rooms with such pretty pictures, now is there?
I don't know. Pretty pictures interest me very little. What I like about this room is it's the simplicity. I like the bareness. Yes, I think I'll take it. What is your name?
Mrs. Bunting, sir.
All right, Mrs. Bunting, I'll take the room.
Oh, yes, sir. And please let me help you with your luggage.
No, don't you touch it.
Oh, but I only wish to...
I know. You only wish to help, Mrs. Bunting. It's just, forgive me. It's just that I'm weary. I'm very tired. See, I do a lot of studying.
Oh, yes, of course, sir, of course.
Well, anyway, you can see how few things I need. It's just what's in this bag. But this here's my favorite book. It's the Bible. Good book, Mrs. Bunting, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed it is, sir.
Yes, it says, he brings them to their desired haven. Beautiful words, huh? And now at last I found my haven of rest. Now, Mrs. Bunting, if I pay you 30 shillings a week for this room, that's satisfactory?
30? Oh, why, yes, sir, that'll be quite all right.
My name is Sleuth.
Mr. Sleuth?
Yes, Sleuth. Sleuth. Think of a hound, Mrs. Bunting, and you'll never forget my name. And here are your 30 shillings.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Would you be wishing anything now? Supper, tea, or...
No, nothing. Good night, Miss Bunting.
Yes. Good night, sir.
Please stop that. You hear?
Oh, sir, what did I do?
You were humming. That's music.
Oh, but I...
Music is an instrument of sin.
Oh, yes, sir.
And you did tell me, Mrs. Bunting, that your house would be absolutely quiet.
Oh, but it is, sir. I didn't mean any harm. Believe me, sir.
I believe you. I'm sorry I spoke sharply. I know you're trying to be considerate and kind.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
By the way, Mrs. Bunting, I think I would like some bread and some tea.
Oh, certainly, sir. I'll have it in an instant.
So he took the room, eh, Ellen?
Yes.
He took the room at 30 shillings a week.
Yes, in advance. Oh, hurry now, Bunting. Is the water for the tea hot yet?
Yes, what a stroke.
Put the bread and the butter on the tray. I'll pour the water.
You know, Ellen, it's wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Do you realize what this means? We can have Daisy back with us now.
I know. Hurry with it now, hurry.
Why, we can have her back with us
now,
tomorrow.
There's the water and the tea, and I guess... Yes, it's all ready. Open the door, Bunting. I'll take it up to him right away.
There you go, old girl. First thing in the morning, I'm going to fetch Daisy and bring her home. Oh, it's a wonderful night, Ellen. Wonderful.
Oh, I mustn't do that.
And she has cast down many wounded from her. Yes, many strong men have been slain by her. Come in. And to know how the wickedness of folly...
Why, Mr. Sleuth, you...
Yes? What is it?
Those pictures, those pretty girls, you've turned all their faces to the wall.
Yes, I've turned them to the wall because they are wicked and sinful.
Oh, but, sir,
Don't you agree, Mrs. Bunting, that everything wicked and sinful should be purged from the earth? Huh?
Yes. Oh, yes, I do.
I'm happy to hear that, Mrs. Bunting. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to leave.
Oh, but, sir, here's your tray.
Good night, Mrs. Bunting.
You know, for a moment I was stiff with fear. I set the tray down. He hadn't so much as noticed the light supper I'd prepared for him and rushed to the window to watch. He came out of our cottage and moved off down the street, his black cape swirling about him. Finally, he was lost in the fog, and I don't know why, but I stared after him for a long, long while. Well, I did the dishes and got ready for bed. I lay there thinking, and it was almost dawn before I had convinced myself that at most he was a trifle odd. And after all, paying 30 shillings, maybe he had a right to his strange ways. It was daylight when I was suddenly awakened by the newsboys shouting in the street.
Horrible murder! Read all about it!
Murder at King's Cross last night. Avenger strikes again.
Slowly, I realized what the newsboys were shouting.
Horrible murder! Avenger 26 victims!
Oh, no!
Avenger at work again! Another girl falls victim to a knife! Avenger strikes again!
In a few moments, Mr. Peter Lorre will bring us the climax of tonight's Mystery in the Air. As the inspector takes notes of the terrifying event, Ellen Bunting continues the story.
And now, Mrs. Bunting, what did you do the morning you learned the Avenger had murdered his 6th victim?
Well, I was a little frightened to meet our lodger, yet I kept my thoughts to myself. After all, you know, there still wasn't much to go on. Robert had gone to make Daisy, so Mr. Sleuth ate breakfast alone. I watched him through the crack in the door. Finally, I went in with more tea.
Tea? No. No, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Bunting. I don't care for any more tea, thanks. You're very kind. But I have to go on with my work now, if you'll excuse me.
My fear really changed to pity then. Oh, he seemed so helpless and tired. And he was so considerate. This man couldn't be a murderer. It was all a coincidence. Besides, we just couldn't afford to lose that 30 shillings a week. Well, around 10 in the morning, he left the cottage, and I decided to go upstairs and have a look about his room. I had to find out what he carried in his one piece of luggage. It wasn't a bag. It was more like a case. Yes, a case. A case for a knife. I rushed upstairs, my heart beating wildly at the thought I'd had the case. No, there wasn't anything in his closet. I went over to the chest of drawers against the wall. Nothing in the top one. In the next one, there was just some socks and some underclothes. The next one was empty. There was only one other place for the small, narrow case. The bottom drawer. And it was locked. I pulled and pulled at it. And then suddenly I heard the front door open downstairs. In a panic, I rushed out of the room and down the hall.
Oh, you're upstairs, Ellen?
Oh.
Look, Ellen, Daisy's here.
Oh, thank heaven.
Oh, Mother, it's so good to see you. It's so good to be home. Why, whatever's the matter?
Yes, you're quite white, Ellen.
Oh, I'm all right. It's just that I wasn't expecting you so soon.
Well, it's good to be back. The country's all right, but there's nothing like London now, is there?
Oh, no. No, there isn't.
Well, as long as that Avenger's about, you're going to have something to do to keep this young lady indoors, London or no London.
Oh, don't you worry. Mother will see to that.
Oh, well, Daisy, I might as well get you settled.
You see, Father? What did I tell you? She'll have a dust cloth in my hand before I have my coat on.
Mr. Sleuth.
Why is my door open?
We were just leaving, sir.
Have you been in my room?
Not at all, sir.
From now on, Mrs. Bunting, I shall keep my room locked.
Oh, But you see, sir, I was just tidying up a bit, and Mr. Bunting, he brought our daughter home. She just arrived. This is Daisy.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
She's been away for quite a while. That's why we're a bit excited, you might say.
Yes.
You were probably surprised to hear us laughing and carrying on.
Yes, I must say I was, but then there are different kinds of joy, are there not, Daisy?
Yes, I'm sure there are.
Yes. There is the despicable, evil joy of the abandoned, and then there is the divine happiness of the blessed. That's a great difference. You understand that, Daisy, don't you?
Why, yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Sleuth.
Good. There are so few young women nowadays who do.
Why, Mr. Sleuth, you mean a girl's not to enjoy life at all? Not to have any fun?
Enjoyment and fun, my child, are the devil's breeding ground. All his implements are there. Pleasure and impropriety, the temptation of music, dancing.
Oh, that's crazy. Why, there's nothing I like better than dancing, and I'm not...
You like to
She
dance?
didn't know what she was saying, Mr. Sleuth. She's just a child. Daisy, you know you've never been one for dancing. You never learned how
But I did learn, Mother, while I was away. What's so wrong about it? What's the harm in dancing?
It says she lies in wait as for a prey and increases the transgressors among men.
I don't know what you mean. I've never heard such nonsense.
Nonsense? You call it scripture nonsense?
Daisy, go into the front room.
It's all right, Mrs. Bunting. It's all right. I'm used to that kind of talk. Good day.
Daisy. Yes. Daisy, listen to me.
What, Mother?
I've got to tell you about...
About what?
Oh, nothing. I've got to go out for a while now. I'll be back. For a moment, I was about to tell her my awful suspicions, but I stopped. They were only suspicions. At the same time, I had a thought. I'd go to the coroner's inquest they were having for the Avenger's latest victim. I was hoping to hear something said that would clear my suspicions of the lodger. At least I'd give him this last chance. A lady was testifying as I took my seat. She'd seen the Avenger from her window, she said, and her description of him didn't tally with Mr. Sleuth at all. Oh, I can't tell you how relieved I was. Till it was pointed out she couldn't possibly have seen anyone that night from her window because of the fog. Then the next witness was a Mr. Cannot. I leaned forward anxiously as they swore him in and began asking questions.
You say, Mr. Kennedy, you're positive that you saw this man?
Positive, sir. It was only a few moments before the murder that I saw the Avenger.
Describe him.
Well, he wore a black cape, I believe, and was very gaunt-looking, and was carrying a small handbag.
A handbag?
Yes, a small, narrow handbag, such a one as might contain a knife.
A knife?
Silence in the court. Proceed, Mr. Kennedy.
Well, he had a low, hesitating voice. I'd say with something of a continental accent. An educated man, I'd judge, but quite mad.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, as he emerged from the fog, he was talking aloud to himself. Oh, believe me, sir, he was reciting scriptures from the Bible.
Oh, no, it can't be. It can't be. Oh, could there be any doubt about it now? Mr. Sleuth, our lodger, he was the murderer. I got out of the courtroom as quickly as I could. I didn't even notice it had started to rain. I hardly remember going home, running and walking somehow, while the nightmare of fear and terror grew bigger and bigger inside me. It was 3 streets from our cottage that I saw my husband, Robert. One thought hit me clearly. I realized Daisy must be home alone with the Avenger. Bunting! Bunting!
Why, Ellen, what is it?
Bunting, where's Daisy? Where is she? Where's Daisy?
Well, she's at home.
Oh, listen, Bunting, listen. Sleuth! Sleuth is the Avenger.
What? What are you saying?
Ah, Lodger, he's the Avenger. Daisy's alone with him right now. Hurry!
Now listen to me carefully, my child, and rejoice with me in your heart, for the moment is at hand, and you're not afraid, Daisy, are you?
No, I'm not afraid.
You're very beautiful, and you should live in the ways of righteousness. You hear me, Daisy? You want to live in the ways of righteousness, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I know you do. I know, and that is why I've been sent to purge your soul so that you will be elevated beyond all sin and evil. You like to dance, Daisy, don't you? Already 6 have gone on before you, and they are beyond all sin and evil. You are the 7th to be elevated, my child, and my work is almost done for the 7th I've promised at this appointed hour. Be still, Daisy. And don't listen to the temptations of the crowd when they call out your name, because I am here to save you from all evil and wickedness that consumes you like a wildfire of scarlet and crimson. You like to dance, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Look at me, my child. Look at me, and don't fear me, and do not tremble. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, and put darkness for light and light for darkness. And therefore I must bring you down like the lamb to slaughter. And now I lift my hand with a flaming sword, for now comes the vengeance and the time to rejoice.
Daddy, you killer, Daisy, come here.
Drop that knife, you fiend!
Drop
that knife!
Oh, you're safe. Oh,
Drop that knife, you!
Take away your hands. Let go of me. Get away! Don't you know that such that are for death to death, and such that are for the sword to the sword, and no one dare to have pity on them?
His knife!
Oh, mercy. Oh, he fell on the knife.
Yes. And it's burning. It's burning in me like a fire. Oh, it purges me and consumes me. All sin and evil are falling away. Praise and glory, for it is I who is the 7th. Yes, the vengeance is fulfilled.
Each week, the makers of Camel cigarettes send free Camels to servicemen's hospitals from coast to coast. Listen again next week at this same time when the makers of Camel cigarettes present Mr. Peter Lorre in Mystery in the Air. Next week's play will be The Horla by de Maupassant. The artists supporting Mr. Lorre tonight were Agnes Moorehead as Ellen, Henry Morgan as the voice of mystery, Barbara Eiler as Daisy, Eric Snowden as Bunting, Raymond Lawrence as the inspector, Rolf Sedan as the witness, and Conrad Binion as the newsboy. And on behalf of Mr. Lorre and the entire cast, our sincere thanks to Agnes Moorehead for her great portrayal of Ellen Bunting. This is Michael Roy in Hollywood wishing you all a pleasant good night for Camel.
Hurry on now and keep walking.
Good night, love. God bless.
Yeah. Where do you think you're going?
You did give me a start.
You know the rule about unaccompanied women being out in the streets after 9.
I was only going to my rooms.
Yes? Where's that?
Right down there.
All right. Hobbit.
Is he about tonight?
Is who about?
You know who. Or else what are you doing out in this damp? Him, the murderer.
Look, Hobbit.
The same as butchered all those girls.
Either you buzz off, or I'm going to walk you down to the police station.
Wow.
All's well around here, George.
What do I look like? Who can I be? All the blinking coppers is out after me. They think I'm here, they think I'm there, but when they come to collar me, I'll vanish in the air. Oh, what do I look like? Who can I be? Well, here's a bit of something you can say of me. I ain't a butcher, I ain't a kid, and I ain't a foreign skipper. I'm just your own dear loving friend. Yours truly, Jack the Ripper.
If you remember, gentlemen, I sent you a telegram after the July killing. Watch for another murder in exactly 24 days.
We've been getting all kinds of phony tips, crank letters, phone calls, all sorts of things.
But that third murder did occur, didn't it? Exactly when I said. In the same district, in the same way. And I've flown in from Washington to tell you that there will be another murder 3 nights from now.
What is he, a crystal gazer?
I told you, Sir Guy's in the British Embassy.
Medical liaison Captain Jago.
M.D., Fellow in the Royal College of Physicians and ex-pathologist to Scotland Yard.
Well, that's quite a record, but it doesn't mean you can see what's going to happen night after tomorrow.
Sir Guy says there'll be 6 murders all told unless we stop them.
What we have here is a psycho, a schizo. Isn't that right, Johnny? It's possible, Pete. Dr. Carmody is consulting psychiatrist with the police department. Now, why don't you talk this over with him?
Captain Jago feels that the murderer is a psychopath whose aberrations are paranoid. That perhaps he's trying to imitate Jack the Ripper.
I don't agree. It is Jack the Ripper. These murders have been repeated at certain intervals ever since they first began. Now, I have a chart here which shows...
A chart? They always have a chart.
All right, Pete, let's see what it is, shall we?
Now, these murders reoccur every 3 years and 8 months, as rhythmic as the tides. For the past 70 years, they've left a trail of blood all around the world, and the record of it is here with places and dates. Now, they began in London in 1888, and the next group of 6 murders occurred in Jersey City, 1891, 92, then Shanghai, then Vladivostok at the turn of the century, and so on and so on. Now, here are news reports, police photographs. I worked on these cases for 30 years, been over the actual ground, talked with officials. Now, none of these Ripper murders received the notoriety of those in London. Many went almost unnoticed, but they did occur. The pattern is there, the trail of unsolved crimes. Now, here is the projection of the present series of murders. Look for yourselves. What does it show?
Just what you said. Another killing coming up.
But it can't be Jack the Ripper. If he's still alive, he'd be 90 or more.
He is alive, and he's in this city.
Sir Guy, a man that age is a very frail creature.
When a woman, anyone, is struggling for life, she becomes strong, desperately strong.
A man the Ripper's age couldn't possibly handle him.
Suppose he hasn't got any older.
What was that?
I said, suppose Jack the Ripper hasn't got any older.
But everybody gets older. Police, doctors, maniacs, everybody.
Not everybody, Captain Jacob.
Well, with all respect, Sir Guy, you must admit that by the natural process of living...
What about the unnatural processes of living and these most unnatural murders? I've studied everything about them, especially their dates and the pattern made by those dates. I've studied their rhythm, the solar and lunar rhythm, the sidereal aspect, even the astrological significance. Now, suppose Jack the Ripper didn't murder for murder's sake alone. Suppose he wanted to make a sacrifice.
What kind of sacrifice?
Well, it is said that if the blood sacrifice is made at the proper time, with the proper ceremonies, when the moon and the stars are right, the gods grant a boon of eternal youth.
You seriously suggest that Jack the Ripper is still young?
You'll see for yourself if we catch him.
I just don't believe it.
No, we'll go into that another time. Now, I'll leave this material here with you, if you don't mind. You can find me at my hotel. But the important thing is, have I persuaded you to take special precautions 3 nights from now and prevent another murder? I hope so, gentlemen.
Lunar rhythms, blood sacrifices, boons of youth. This cookie is really crumbling.
You know, if you really made an effort, I think you could get the other foot in your mouth.
What do you mean by that?
I think he means you might be more tactful, Pete.
Tactful? I have got 3 unsolved killings on the blotter. I'm supposed to be charming to every flaco who comes in here with a cloudy crystal ball.
That flaco, as you call him, happens to be one of the world's foremost doctors.
Oh.
And the mayor says we gotta humor him.
Aha, now it comes the mayor. And all along, I thought that you were under Sir Starchy's spell.
It is possible, Pete, that you've been talking when you should have been listening.
All mouth and no ears at all.
No, I mean it. We have 3 murders here and not a single clue. And in comes a man, not just any crackpot, mind you, with a theory.
Unnatural processes, eternal youth. Are you kidding?
Not at all. He predicted the latest killing, gave you the date and the district.
He did that.
And now he says he can tell you when the next murder will take place.
Bourgeois.
Have you got any better theories, Captain Jago? Well, since you don't, obviously,
You will extend Sir Guy every courtesy and cooperation. You know, he may win you a promotion in spite of yourself.
Shouldn't Jago be back by now?
He's getting reports from his men. He has quite a few of them staked out. I think this is him coming now. Give me the phone. Come in, 14. This is 12. Anything over there? Yeah. Well, keep your eyes open. Give me the mic, Joe. Yeah, Charlie? Jago.
Back already?
Yeah, I'm back.
Everything okay there?
Yeah, we got the whole area blanketed. Walkie-talkies at every stake on it.
You've got an awful lot of ground to cover.
Yeah? Well, we're checking every alley and dead end 5 times an hour.
Can you close in fast enough?
Hmm? Well, if we get an alarm, we can surround any spot within 30 seconds.
Let's hope he shows.
Well, if he does, we're ready. I'll talk to you later.
Do that.
So we are going by your chart, Sir Guy, waiting for the Ripper. But that doesn't mean I buy it. 90 years old and still looks like a young man.
Well, evidently you've never heard of the Comte de Saint-Germain.
The Count who?
Saint-Germain. It's a matter of record that for 150 years he remained unchanged.
He was attached to the French court. Voltaire called him the man who never dies and who knows everything.
He'd never tell how old he was or where he came from.
Are you trying to tell me that this Count and the Ripper are the same? No. He was a fabulous character. No one ever saw him eat. Are you kidding?
It's a mystery how he prolonged his life, but he did. Well, modern medical science are working toward the same end today. But I believe Jack the Ripper has achieved his own dark and dreadful way of doing it.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I think somehow he thrives on the very lives he takes. Most of his murders are like satanic rites.
Blood sacrifices, you mean?
Well, it goes deeper than that.
Well, if he's in the city, a kook like this wouldn't be hard to spot. Sir Guy thinks he may be associating with the avant-garde, painters and musicians. Well, John, is he?
What do you mean?
Well, he means most of them end up in my studio.
Your studio?
A vestige of my misspent youth. You may not believe this, Sir Guy, but before I went into medicine, I studied sculpture. And I still have some of my bohemian blood. Artsy, crafty, hocus pocus. It's a lot of hogwash. Superstition. Like the way people used to believe that a murdered man's eyes would open if the person who killed him passed by. His wounds start bleeding again. Believe me, those things don't happen. I know. I've tried them. I'll tell you something else. I don't believe anybody's going to get knocked off tonight.
The Ripper will come. He has to.
No, we'll see. I'm just going to check around again.
Yeah, just up the block.
We have orders to see all you girls safely off the streets.
Why?
We don't want you getting hurt, that's all.
You really think this guy's around here?
Who knows? Come on, let's go. This your place?
Yeah, down there.
You wait here while I check it out. All right, come on. Let me hear you bolt it.
Thanks.
Oh, it's you. Yeah, sure I remember you. Yeah, I guess I could. Where's the party? Yeah, I know where it is. I guess 20 minutes, half an hour, I don't know. What's the number? 57. Yeah, I got it. 57 and just walk in. Okay. Okay, honey. See you in a little while.
Well, anyway, I live in the next apartment, see? And I was going to bring her a cup of coffee like I generally do. And I called to her through the window. And believe you me, I never saw anything like what I saw in that room in all my born days. Sure get my name right. Maggie Radovick. I used to be a headliner in burlesque. Miss Bavoom of 1938.
Dr. Fisher, in the 3 previous cases here, did he follow a pattern? Were the mutilations the same?
Not in the first killing. All the others were exactly like this.
It's part of his ritual. He's always done it. Right back to 1888.
All right, let the photographer have it a couple of minutes. We found the body an hour ago.
Anything to work on?
Not a clue, nothing. He was here. He's gone.
Nobody heard him. Nobody saw him.
The guy was right again, wasn't he?
And I'll give you another date, Captain Jago. The night of the 22nd.
I can't worry about that. I've got enough here. When I think I had this whole section staked out, covered. And the papers, they'll go big for this one.
Soon after Jack the Ripper disappeared from London, an artist said to be an American vanished from his lodgings and left some blood-stained clothing behind. Later on in Dusseldorf, after similar murders, the police learned of a man who spent all his time studying in art galleries. In Cleveland, a man who had vanished was said to be an art dealer. And in Bordeaux, France, They discovered an artist who always destroyed his pictures, which is what the man in London had done. Now, none of these men were traced, but I believe it was the same person each time.
Sir Guy, tell them what makes you think the Ripper might be hiding among the artists here.
Art is limitless. It would give him an interest in living. Also, he'd be less conspicuous among unconventional people.
I still don't see how a man can be 90 years old and look young.
Where is that chart you told us about?
Well, the police have it at the moment. But you know, there's a strange rhythm to the Ripper's murders, just as there are cyclical rhythms which control other things. There are rhythms which control the sunspots. Every 17 years, a particular type of locust swarms and flies. Every 14th year, the price of nutmeg peaks, then drops again. But in the Ripper's murders, it's always 126 days between his first and second murder, but only half that, 63 days, between the second and the last, the sixth.
Isn't it weird?
I've heard of these rhythms. What causes them?
Ah, that's one of the mysteries of the universe.
Well, what do you want us to do?
Sir Guy just wanted to tell us why he's here. Maybe we can help him.
And when do you expect the Ripper to rip again?
Sir Guy says Saturday night.
Oh, but that's Les Baston's party night.
That's right. You'll find almost all the local painters there.
It's kind of a trade show, artists only.
But we'll get you in.
Jaime's doing a picture for it now.
That's right. And if anybody's interested, I'm ready for you to look at it right now. There you are. What do you think?
See why you had to paint me with all those dead flowers, Jaime. You just spoiled a good picture.
If that's the way he sees you, Arlene, you can't argue with it.
Oh, he's dropped little spats of oil on it. It's still wet. It looks like dew.
But it's not. When I was painting it, I wanted to paint fresh, beautiful flowers, Arlene. But that's the way it came out. And that's not dew, Rowena. Those are teardrops. Sir Guy has been talking about cycles and rhythms and murder and things we can't account for. Well, like I said, I'm with him. All the time I was putting Arlene's face on that canvas, that song was going through my head. I'm your own dear loving friend. I had a feeling with it.
What feeling, Jaime?
Come on, tell us.
If you want to know, a feeling I'm standing looking down at wreaths and dead flowers. And my heart is weeping inside. And don't anybody ask who's below those flowers and wreaths.
Jaime, you get the silliest, the most lunatic ideas.
He's such a sensitive boy. Just look at his work.
He's been reading about that girl. You know, they're burying her tomorrow. Isn't that right, Jaime? I don't know. But the feeling stays with me.
You have a morbid imagination, Jaime, associating Arlene with that dead girl.
Say, I have a wonderful idea. Why don't we all go down to the cemetery? I just love funerals.
Look at the crumbs. Any one of them could be the Ripper, or whatever he is. We may as well have a look around. You never know. When this is over, you watch this gate. I'll take the one down there.
at this from New York. Here she is right after the casket broke. The whole front page. And get this headline. 4 murders, and the last corpse opens its eyes. Here's another. Dead 4 days, but who is she looking at? I've never known a 4-day-old cadaver to open its eyes. Have you?
Never. All nature's against it. Now, I'd like to see what you think of this. You have 4 murder spots here. When there are 6, and you join them together in the right way, they'll form a sign. Now, I have one here from the Black Mass. He formed it in Calcutta. And another he formed in Milan, the medieval sign for Beelzebub.
But why does he do it?
An invocation to the dark gods, perhaps. But if I could guess the sign he's making now, I could say approximately where the next murder will occur.
Maybe you can figure it out.
I intend to try. But it could be any one of 1,000.
All this jazz about the Ripper living off the lives he takes, it doesn't make sense. If you told me it was his son or something, I might buy it. It might even be a psycho imitating the Ripper, but that is all it is.
Leave it right there, Pete.
And look at all the time we wasted on that crummy idea about the dead girl looking at them.
Are you finished?
No. I don't think we should just stake out that arty party. I think we should do more than that.
What gave you the idea we weren't? We're going to move into that whole area with extra lighting, flood lamps, field lights, keep the streets lit up. Do you think that'll stop them?
No.
It'll give us a better chance to see them. How about all those people you were discussing? Will they be at the party?
Everybody will be there.
Including Jack the Ripper?
I believe he will.
Sir Guy, have some punch. Now, if only Lester would get here, we can get started. Lester! Lester!
Color, what feeling. What a pity you'd have no talent. Oh, that's a nice hat, Chloe. I like it better every time I see it. It's positively egregious. It gives me a feeling, a certain something. Nausea. Ah, you do have taste, Rowena. Bad taste, but taste. Ah, have you picked out the Ripper yet?
No, not yet, Mr. Best.
Let me tell you how to catch him. Everybody here knows Sir Guy. He's the man that's looking for Jack the Ripper. He thinks he's here among us. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put Sir Guy in the middle of the room and turn out all the lights. Then when you feel him at your throat, all you've got to do is grab him.
Now, that's a very good idea, Mr. Baston. But there's just one little thing wrong with it. The Ripper is only interested in women. Excuse me. Ah.
Well, now to the business at hand.
I have to slip away soon on account of my little girl. It's her Jaime painted in the picture. You can see she has hair like mine, only it's finer and it's much lighter.
Yes, she looks charming. A natural platinum blonde.
I'm proud of her. She stays with her grandmother most of the time. Oh, she's been sick lately. Been in the children's hospital 4 days. You know, she won't even go to sleep at night until I go and say goodnight to her. I'm only waiting to see who gets the ribbons, and then I'm going to leave. Oh, I wanted to see me looking, pretty.
You're more than pretty. You're beautiful.
Well, I know I'm supposed to be, but I've never been told that by anyone like you. That's something after all the English beauties you must know.
After all, Mr. Carmody's counting the ballots now, and as soon as he gets them counted, he'll bring them here. Les, here are the winners.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Carmody.
It's the gold ribbon. He's going to get that one first.
The best picture in the room? Right here.
He's got it! His picture. He won!
I won! Yeah, I won! Who cares about dead flowers now? I won!
I'm going to slip away now, but I'm going to come back and congratulate him. Bye.
Wonderful! But where's Arlene? Where's Arlene?
She's gone to the children's hospital. She said she'd be right back.
We'll tell her later. I won, old girl! I won!
All the while I had that feeling there'd be dead flowers. Me looking down on them. And here I am. Been coming here every day. What gets me, did I know something was gonna happen? Like it was fated? Or did I give somebody the idea? You see what I mean? Was it really just a crazy thought I had, but the Ripper heard me talking about it and made it come real?
I always believed he was hiding among the sort of people you and John know.
It had to be someone who knew she always went to the hospital that way.
Yeah. It's funny. I picked these out and sent them for the kid. She hasn't been told yet. Her grandmother's got her now. I used to think about marrying Arlene. You know, we got along real fine. And let's go, huh? Hey, listen, wait a minute. You think I ought to talk to the police about it?
I don't think it would help, Jaime. Everybody knew about the painting and about the child being in the hospital.
Yeah, I suppose so. It's just an idea. I get the shivers when I think about that Ripper being around all the time and nobody knows him. He's 5 down and 1 to go now, isn't that right? Does your chart say when he'll do the next?
9 days after that happened. And a week has gone already.
Yeah.
You all know what that is, of course.
Crux capitata.
Also called the Christian cross, the sign of signs. No single emblem is more exalted. Now, I said that the Ripper was making a sign on your map here. This is where Arlene was murdered. Now, I found a sign which fits these 5 spots, and I think it indicates where he will attempt his last killing. It's a sign used in the irreligious Black Mass, the broken cross. See where this falls?
Ferry Street and Bow Lane.
I worked out the exact spot. It's the north corner.
The north corner. You know the place. Yeah, a lot of arty people used to go there. Yeah, it's changed hands. They've got strippers in there now. Yeah, I've seen that sign before. Our vice squad raids some very peculiar places. They don't just use the broken cross in the Black Mass. They break a crucifix.
Yes, I know.
Now, Sir Guy has been right about the date. I think he's hit the place this time, too.
Yes, but that may be the wrong sign. Now, this one fits all 5 places, but it sets the 6 over here. This is the Devil's Eye. Of course, these signs are a debased form of art. Here, try the others. I think you'll find they all turn out differently.
Well, anyway, we're going to have to cover the whole area again. Can't just concentrate on Ferry Street and Bow Lane.
Well, I'll use men out of uniform around there. The trouble is, we still don't know what he looks like. We don't really know who we're looking for. He could even be a woman.
Tell me, what goes on in a place like this?
It's not what goes on, it's what comes off.
No, I mean, what does one do?
First of all, you check that umbrella and that hat. Then you sit at a table and order a drink. Then you watch some attractive young ladies disrobe.
What? You mean in the altogether?
Yes, in the altogether.
Well, let's not delay a moment, old man.
No, thank you.
And I believe we'll get him tonight. She's exactly the sort of woman who attracts the Ripper.
men in the audience. Several in the rooming house and the place above. He may show there, you know. More men outside.
But it's as you said, you could look at him and still not know him.
That's what we're up against.
He'll have to do something, won't he, before we know he's even here?
That's what we were waiting for when we staked out the other places.
Perhaps one of us should go backstage and make sure this girl is all right.
Yes, good idea.
I'll do it, Sir Guy.
Well, what do you want?
Are you all right?
Well, of course I'm all right. Why shouldn't I be?
I just wanted to make sure, that's all.
Well, now you've made sure.
Yes. Thank you.
She all right?
Oh, yes. I saw one of Captain Jago's men back there. Sir Guy, what will you do if the Ripper does get away with it again?
No, I shan't give up.
I still don't understand why he goes on. What's his purpose?
He goes on because he can't stop. If he stops, then he dies. He's a figure of evil. A vampire who fattens not on blood, but on life itself. Ghoul, nourished by death. 30 years I've been after him, and it may end tonight in this place. If it doesn't, I'll probably turn everything I have over to Interpol and the authorities of whatever country he appears in. Perhaps I should have done that long ago.
They're a pretty practical bunch. I'm afraid you'll have a hard time convincing them.
If I convinced Captain Jago, I can convince anybody.
You know, it's very close in here.
Oh, it's awful. I suppose it's what they call atmosphere.
Yes. Now, look, why don't we go outside and get a breath of fresh air?
An excellent idea. Come on.
That's better.
It certainly is.
We've missed him, don't you think?
Well, the night's still young.
He wouldn't be fool enough to show himself. The place is crawling with police.
But does he know that?
I'm sure he does. He'll get away all right.
Tonight, perhaps. But now we know how he operates. It's only a matter of time. Have you got a match? I left my lighter on the table there. That's a knife.
I know.
John!
Not John. Jack.
Oh, ho, ho, you and me, little black bag, how I love thee. Oh, ho, ho, you and me, little black bag, how I love thee. There was a man in London town who carried a black bag all around. With a big long knife he made his fame. Jack the Ripper was his name. Oh, ho, ho, you and me, little black bag, how I love thee. Oh, ho, ho, you and me, little black bag, how I love thee. He'd find his victims late at night and wait until the time was right. Then reach into his bag of black. Quite a cut-up was old Jack. Oh, ho, ho, you and me, little black bag, how I love thee. Oh, ho, ho, you and me, little black bag, how I love thee. Finding him was very hard. Just ask the boys at Scotland Yard. He'd do his horrible work, they say. Then in the fog he'd slip away. Oh, 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 you and me, little black bag, how I love thee. Oh, 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 you and me, little black bag, how I love thee. They never caught him, so beware. He may still be around somewhere. If you see a man with a bag that's black, run for your life, it might be Jack. Oh, 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 jump for joy. Jack the Ripper, you're my boy. Oh, 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 you and me, little black bag, how I love thee. Go, Jack, go. Oh, that boy really tears me up. He cuts everybody. You're sharp, Jack, sharp. Swing, you Ripper.